If you want to freak out your real estate agent when you're either buying or selling a home, we're going to give you the things that will just blow their mind. This is words that freak out an agent. Now, we have pretty thick skin.
We do.
And we can handle it. Most agents can. But there's some things we're going to cover that'll be kind of educational.
Yeah, edutainment.
Edutainment.
Yes, it's going to entertain you and it's also going to be educational. Okay, so the one thing we really don't want to hear, especially as a listing agent, is, but Zillow said my house is worth X, Y, and Z. No, I mean, Zillow even tells you, seek a professional, have them do a market analysis. So don't believe everything that Zillow puts out there because they don't know all the features and benefits of your home, right? They might be factoring in a house that doesn't have a pool, and yours does.
Well, and we've got a couple of videos we've done where we've done some values on properties, and Zillow and their estimate is literally off. They've got 200 square foot of difference in the house that's not showing up. So don't bet on Zillow. It's not a good bet.
Another thing you don't want to tell your agent is, don't show my home unless I'm there. No, we don't want you there. We want to do our jobs. We want that buyer to be able to walk through the door and kind of look around and say the things that they like and the things that they don't like with their agent. Please do us a favor and don't be home. Allow us to sell your house without you in it.
I love this one. Oh, well, I just want to see what the market will do. I've got all the time in the world to sell. You know, bring me a high offer. Let's take a look at it. You either want to sell and then let's do this, or you don't want to sell, and that's okay. Don't put it on the market. If you're not ready, don't list your home because it's going to take some work.
That's true. And especially for a listing agent, if you're saying, oh, I just want to test the market, kind of see if I'm going to get my offer, but I don't really know if I'm going to sell. I know a lot of agents that won't enforce their full marketing plan. Because why? They're spending their money to market your home, right? And it's thousands of dollars. And so if you're saying, you know what, I just kind of want to test it, you're not going to get that grade A marketing that you should.
So when we're working with buyers, one of the things we love to hear is, well, you know, we're just looking. Well,
we don't love to hear that.
We don't. Don't look if you're not interested in buying. If you're interested in buying, by all means, let's look. Let's look at everything out there because it's so important. But when we're out there and we're spending 8-9 hours looking at properties, which is actually a lot of fun, we don't want to hear at the end of it, well, we're just kind of looking.
We don't know
because that freaks us out a little bit. Let's take a serious look because we're looking at different things than just the house. We're looking at the mechanics and everything. It's some work for us too. We love it.
And also when buyers say, well, I don't want to get a pre-approved just yet. Why not? You really don't know what your buying power is unless you get that pre-approval. And I can't tell you how many times, clients have figured out that they can actually purchase more of a home. And then on the flip side, we have people that have to scale it back a little bit, or they have to clear up their credit before they can buy and have to wait a couple months.
Well, that's a big thing too, because your pre-approval is going to tell you, how's my credit? What's my rating? And did you know the difference between a credit score of 715 and 740 will save you literally $20,000 and $30,000 over the life of your loan? So it's a big deal. That little tick is only available because we've done the pre-approval. So please, don't say, well, I don't want to get pre-approved. Let's do the right thing and get you set up for success. We've heard this a couple of times too. I'm only interested in one particular kind of buyer. No. Every buyer closes with cash. Let's open it up to everybody to give you the best opportunity for the best success.
Absolutely. You can't really, because of the housing laws, you can't just discriminate against anybody. If your house is out there for sale, you need to have everyone have the opportunity to submit an offer if they're interested. And here's something that you don't necessarily want to say, especially if you're selling your home and the buyer is walking through, is that a death occurred on the property? Oh, I used to live here with my husband and he just died, 2 months ago. They don't need to know that. In Florida, you do not have to disclose that a death occurred in the property. So some people get weirded out by that. I wouldn't, but some people do. So just kind of keep that under wraps.
So these are some things not to say to your realtor, some things not to say when we're marketing a home. Basically, there's a lot of things that we can talk about. We want to showcase it in the best light. We want to show you as many homes as possible, but let's do it with your goals in mind first and foremost.